Okay. Sorry about the wind chimes in the background. It's going to be annoying. So, I've got a Craftsman 18-inch 42cc. I've already taken off the cover. It goes on here. Put the screws inside that. Taking the air filter out of the carburetor. I'm about to take this carburetor off. Because on here, a little gas toggle is cracked, right? And I am going to be changing that out so I don't have to hassle with it when that thing breaks when I'm cutting a tree. So I'm going to be switching it out with new carburetor. This is, I've got it off Amazon. This is that barcode if you want to get it there. This one comes with a couple of priming bulbs, fuel line, spark plug, a couple of gaskets, and our new carb. Beautiful. This one has a metal trigger. So this is why I'm going to be switching it out. So I won't ever have to worry about this breaking or cracking. It'll just work the way I want it to. Alright. This stuff. So this is a 5/16. But this also has a Trex. Let's check this. This Trex is a T25. That's about one. So I recently redid the fuel lines in this. And that's when I noticed. I'm just going to take these off. Like I said, I just redid these fuel lines. Fun times. Definitely would suggest getting some sort of a fish to pull out those lines and redo them. I went to Lowe's. This little fish line has a hook on the end of it. Right, cut your line, grease it up. You can use Vaseline, whatever grease you might have. It's a lifesaver. So anyways, now that I've got that off, I've also gone online and got these fancy needle nose pliers. Nice. I like them. They come in handy. So I'm going to pull this gas line off on this side here. And then, you know what? Let me get this trigger out of the way. This is actually one of the simpler triggers. Pull that trigger, that lever, let it come up here, pull it straight out, and then that comes out just like that. Now I can get to that other gas line. And get it pulled out. Now, make sure you pull your choke off. You're going to need that for later. And this, once you've got those two bolts off from your air filter, this should just pull straight out. So, pull it straight out right here. Just like that. Now, I cleaned this up when I switched it out. That's why it looks so nice and clean. And that's when I noticed that crack. So if you can see, if you didn't see it before, there it is. And like I said, I don't want to have to hassle with that later when I'm cutting trees and limbs and the gas doesn't want to work. Who knows when that's going to give out. Here's the new one. As you can see it, like I said, this one's metal. Shouldn't have any trouble with it. Now before, when I was changing out these gas lines, I made them long enough for me to connect them before I install it. This carburetor. It helps. Just gonna get that on there best as possible. Same with this side. I went on super easy. I've got my gas line connected. Let me show you these. So this carburetor has a really good filter, gasket on here already. I think I'm going to keep that. So that looks good. So I'm going to keep that one there. Snug this gas line up. Snug that up. Get that right on there. Push it in. There it is. Easy peasy. Right. Now on this side, there's another gasket that we want to put on. Right. We're going to put this gasket on here, just like that. It goes over these screws. gas signs are on. Before I put that air filter back on, I'm going to attach looks like that's working right. That's good to me. Alright. Let's make sure you put your primer, your choke back on. And let's line it all up. Just like that. It works. Sometimes I'll just use this bit just to get them leaded in. It's easier than trying to drill them in. They don't need to be super hard on there, but if you want to, you can. Just make sure it's snug. Or if you have a hand one, snug them down by hand. I don't want to strip them out. It's easy to do. I'm going to put it at the top. Since I still have my T25 in here, I'm going to nice and easy. That kit also came with a brand new filter, so I'm going to go ahead and install it as well. Looks like it's a little big. This cover, it's okay, it just snaps on. So it just snaps on just like that. I've bought a few different carburetor kits for weed eaters. The last one I got came with this little tool. It's very handy little tool to go in here to tune your carburetor, right? So we will be doing that as well. But now that we have everything changed out here, we're gonna check. See? We're gonna get fuel and if she will start it. Hammer. I guess. Let's see if we got gas coming through. Choke. tuning this thing, it's going to be the high. On here you should see low, high, and this one down here at the bottom, the throttle. It doesn't take this. You'll need a smaller. You'll need a smaller. So okay, so you see here, on here it should be marked. There's a low and there's a high, and there's a T, which is the throttle. So on here, this is where the throttle is. Here. So this is to when it's idling, right? That's how I see it. So on the high, on this one, right here on this carb, we're going to turn this halfway there. Because when I hit the gas, it bogs down. So we're going to try this out again. Get that all the way out. You know what? chain from going. You gotta find the balance on it. Put it back together. Nice rope. Thanks for watching.